Okay, okay. So yeah, I hate it when my camera does that. So, where was I? Oh yes, I'm on to book 3. Okay, so the art of control. So this was a really, really, really chilling book to read on just 2 people. And whew, me chooses their Dylan chooses their wedding night to show Isa what he's like as a sadist. And I find it very cruel, especially for a new married couple, especially when she gone through before in the last book on finding out what he did to other women. And the last woman before Isa, whew, whew. And not to boot, her dad gets in the picture too. So, and tries to ruin the relationship. So, not only do they have Dylan's sadism baggage and his ex-submissives, yeah, about 1 or 2 ex-submissives baggage, she's got her father trying to ruin her life too, and making sure that everyone around her will die, even though she doesn't have that much friends. Basically, her husband. Oh, let's get to the early part. Whew, I have not been. This was he humiliated her on her wedding night by having her, by taking off her clothes and ordering dinner, food service, and having her open the door naked to the bellboy who brings in the food. And he has his own thoughts too, and he's thinking, yep, that's my wife, you dumbass. You will never have her. And she's thinking, geez, what did I get into? Oh yeah, I love the guy. But what I love about Issa is that she's very challenging, so at times she will please her, but she'll get her revenge back. I was so unsure wanting to read this book, but when the way how I see Isa, I love her even more because she's strong. No matter how much sadism he puts on her of his ways, she gets it right back at him. And there's another thing that I didn't know that I've read in paranormal stories, but I never thought I would actually read in a BDSM book, especially this dark. But I shouldn't have been surprised. Well, I was surprised, but it was new to me. So they did blood play, and I understand her licking blood off his lip after biting him, but him using a knife and slowly cutting her shoulder is like, that's totally not unfair. But if she liked it, ooh, yeah, they did weird things in here. And I would mention another that is still in my mind, and I only read this book 2 weeks ago. I would mention the weirdest thing, but no, I'm not gonna mention it because I find it too gross. And if you want to know what happens to them, you can read this book. I gave this book a good solid 5. As much as disturbing it is to me, I love the fact that she's strong. And they both are strong in this book, even with her father threatening to kill people around her, including her art. Oh yes, she still does art, but she quit her job, so she's technically 24/7 submissive at home. Yay. Sad to know, but hey, she quit her job because she didn't like her boss anyway, so yeah, she has a lot of baggage on her side, so I guess in a way they both are meant for each other. And even though he says he was very loving to his devoted parents who died in an accident, I think after his parents died he went a little cuckoo, so I think that's why he became a sadist. He won't say I'm just this way because I am. No, he wasn't like this when he was a teenager, so he might have lied, and that's okay, cause I don't really care anymore. But okay, I care a little, but they go through a lot, and he gives her one more thing besides not letting her know he killed her father in the end. Spoiler, but her dad was a real asshole and a real abusive monster when she was young, especially as a young girl. The best thing about Dylan is he might beat Isa with his hands, but he'll never ever beat her with a belt. And it's like, even when he's the most mad, when he needed Isa the most at the hospital when he was hurt, I was on my bedside, like praying that he would not hit her with a belt when she gave him the belt, saying, "Sorry, master, for not being there, master. Here's your belt, master." It's like, she's not even mentally there and emotionally there, but she knows she likes being a submissive and a dominant, so it's like, what a fucked up couple. This is one of the few times where I thought, geesh, a fucked up couple, but if they want to be together, good luck. So, I hope to God there isn't anybody in the real world that is like this. They probably are, I don't want to know, because I already read the book to prove that there could be, but I don't plan on knowing those type of people. No offense to anybody else out there, just I rather read about it, but sometimes when you I didn't mean to come across a book this way, but it shows how strong a woman is and how mentally she can be broken, but physically she's still strong. So yeah.